Aaron Eber wrote an article for Fast Company that included 10 questions to ask in a job interview that will really expose a company's culture. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. People hire me for no BS career advice and coaching globally because I make things much easier for people with regard to a job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading better, dealing with workplace issues, and much more. And I thought I would offer up to you the questions and the rationale behind them, because I think some of these will be really useful to you, particularly in situations where you're not sure. So the first question is, tell me about a time a team member changed your mind. This lets you know if the leader feels that they're the only one who has the answers or if they're open to different opinions. You're going to learn how they prefer to receive information and what they value. The second question is, tell me about someone you're proud of. This is going to let you know which behaviors and skills they value. You can also learn their attitude toward developing people and celebrating success along the way. The biggest thing you're also looking for is whether they smile as they answer. Do you fully disconnect during holidays and vacations? Does this leader believe in boundaries and having time off and space that's protected? Or is this someone that'll be calling you on your holiday, and will that work for you? Describe a recent success or win. They should be able to come up with something pretty quickly. If they can't, that might indicate that they aren't great at celebrating progress or recognizing people along the way to milestones. They don't have to describe a big win. However, they should be able to think of a recent event that demonstrates progress. Next, tell me about a disagreement or conflict on the team. Every team is going to have conflict. It's a great way to generate ideas and different thinking when the team has the right tools to navigate constructive conflict. You want to see whether this leader says, "We don't have conflict." This could mean that different opinions aren't welcome. The team sits in silence, or the leader is trying to avoid hard conversations that yield better results. A leader should be able to talk about people having different opinions they have to work through. Next question is, how did you start your last team meeting? Did they jump right into the agenda? Did they have an activity or conversation to learn more about each other? You can learn a lot about interactions by how they begin meetings and conversations. What is the ideal person for this role? This is a great way to understand what the leader values and the knowledge, skills, and behaviors they view as making the work easier. They'll also probably describe the person's organization, communications, skill set, or certain outcomes achieved. The response helps you get an idea if you fit with the leader's ideal candidate. Who have you promoted and why? If they've never promoted anyone, dig in further to understand what is done to develop people. If they're a newer manager and they haven't had the opportunity, ask what they're doing to help grow and develop their team. It is okay if the leader hasn't promoted anyone. What you want to hear is the thought around it and how they view their role in developing people on the team. Number 9, tell me about the last person you recognized. Recognition can be a thoughtful conversation, an email, an award, or even a mention in an all-hands meeting. You want to see if they struggle to come up with an example or easily mention individuals in team recognition. Do they have the mindset that development includes helping people see the contributions they're making? Lastly, how do you focus on your own growth and development? Do they mention reading articles, listening to podcasts, reading books, having a mentor, taking courses, or having a coach? Are they actively trying to develop themselves? If they are developing themselves, they're more likely to develop people on their team. If they aren't, you want to understand why. If they blame their schedule or struggle to find an answer, then odds are good your opportunity for development will be pushed aside. So I'll simply say, don't waste time, don't waste the opportunity to learn more about your prospective employer in an interview. Ask these questions that will help you get to the experience of that leader and that team. Culture is experienced at a team level, and every culture tells a story. Asking about these specific moments to better understand their experience of the leader and the team will help you make a wise choice at the end. I hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. Visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. There's a ton in the blog that can help you. Plus, while you're there, you can schedule time for trusted advisor services where I answer questions. You can also schedule time for coaching, for a discovery call to evaluate me for coaching. Find out about my video courses, books, and guides. There's a lot there that'll help. Also, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Have a terrific day and be great.